hot, but you're not. Hygiene tips that no hot girl does. So let's get our shit together, girls, okay? Because time's running out. I'm so scared to tell everyone about this because I don't know why people don't talk about it, but it's saliva spray. It's literally spray saliva. It's not a breath freshener. It's literally saliva in a bottle because bad breath comes from a dry mouth. You know when you can hear your breath is gonna be fresher, your teeth are gonna be glossier, your tongue's not gonna turn white. It's a blessing, you're welcome. Dry brush. Literally right after you're out of the shower. A lot of people do it before the shower. Don't do that. Out of the shower, your skin's softened and that's when you get all these suckers out. My skin, just look at it. I'm so. Right after you get out of the shower, you guys, put on a body oil. There's a difference when people just think you naturally smell good versus when you're putting on perfume and they ask what perfume you wear. I want people to compliment me like, Auntie just smells good. And because you just showered, your pores are open. It pores soak the oil in. And then when you put your perfumes and your lotions on top, the scent's gonna last even longer. Do I need to even talk about my glycolic acid, you guys? I stopped wearing deodorant. There's just no BO. This is an exfoliant. Once a week, I just use it on my scalp and it gets rid of all the product buildup. And my hair just feels so fresh. This is my day 6 hair, you guys. I'm not even done. I have like 5 more things.
It's not aura, it's stench. And I know the body betrays, but I'm gonna give you some tips so that it stops affecting air quality. If you have persistent body odor, and I'm talking about people suddenly turning into mouth breathers next to you kind, Hibiclens. It's an antimicrobial skin cleanser used by surgeons before operations. I only know this because there are doctors in my family. And I was told this by someone with degrees and debt. It's safe and effective to use once a week though, once a week. It supposedly works very, very well for armpits, feet, groin, but it's still medical grade, so I wouldn't be putting it everywhere, anywhere, and definitely not inside. Floss and scrape your tongue. It's not one or the other, it's and. My dentist told me that brushing alone only cleans about something like 70% of your teeth. That's a C- in oral hygiene. You want to be mediocre, that's fine. Just don't expect to kiss. Stick out your tongue. I'll do it with you. Yeah, if it looks gentrified, JK. I'm telling you right now, it should not look like it's been seasoned. When you're washing your body, this is not enough to clean your underarms. You better. Because deodorant is water resistant, though it may look invisible, the residue is still there. So it can clog your pores, cause dark underarms, smell, really just, you know? In addition to your pits, there are a number of body parts you should not neglect when washing your body, like behind your ears, your ear canyons, your belly button, your feet, your toes, in between your toes, the bottom of your feet, in your ass. Just because it's invisible doesn't mean it's undetectable. Out of sight, out of mind does not apply here. Out of sight, not out of scent. This one's for the girls. I don't even know what you would call it, but you know the part of your underwear where it's like the bed for your gooch? Make sure the bed is cotton. Go lace crazy on the outside, but at least keep it breathable for where it really matters. Wearing liners every day because that shit is suffocating your punani. If it's the visual aspect that's bothering you, don't look, because that logic is as underdeveloped as the man that thought it up, courtesy of small PP. My last tip is to remember that fresh soap won't save you in a dirty swamp, which means clean your room, clean your home, clean your sheets, clean your clothes, clean whatever and wherever you reside in, because you can't smell fresh if your air is working against you.
If you want a very feminine lead and tone look like a Victoria's Secret model's body, these are the workouts that I would be incorporating. I model in LA and I work with a ton of other models, and so these are the workouts that we've been doing to keep us lean and toned. As for reference, this is me 2 days ago at a photo shoot. So my look is basically, I want to look toned and lean, but still feminine. So you can still see my arms have a bit of definition, my abs do as well, and my legs, but it's lean and toned. We'll start with some YouTube videos that I love and use often. This is the Deep Core Activation Challenge. It's 8 minutes. I put ankle weights on my ankles, and then I use 2 to 5 pounds for my arms. I always use weights when I'm doing abs. I noticed my abs came in a lot quicker when I started using light weights, so that's what I do now. This one is an old video, but it works so good. If I ever notice that my thighs are getting a little bit bigger and I want to lean and tone them, this is what I do just 1 time a day. It's like 10 minutes, so it's a legs and butt shaper workout by BFit. It is killer. Put ankle weights on and you'll be sweating by the end of it, I promise you. I love Pamela Reif. She has a very lean and toned body, but she looks toned and like she actually works out. I love her stuff. Just go to her intense workout playlist and just go through them. They're really hard. I swear by Form by Sammy Clark. This is the best app to invest in, one of the best one. I have 2 apps that I invest in, but this one is really good. I love this workout specifically. If you have the Form app, do this workout. Your legs will be so leaned and toned. So a lot of models and like Victoria's Secret models do lower weights with higher reps. So we're just burning the inner thigh. This is a perfect example. You're just doing similar series of the same movement, but tweaking it up a little bit, and it's killer. And that's why I also love Pilates. This is Forma Pilates. This is my non-negotiable app. If I had to choose, I would pick this one. I'm a believer that you need to do both weights and Pilates, not just Pilates. I think like for the body that I'm trying to get, I need to do both. But this girl who owns this trains all the celebrities, and I promise you there's not a harder app for Pilates. This is by far the hardest thing I've ever done. There's so many different workouts that you can do, but this is by far the best one. I use the mat Pilates. I don't have a reformer. So lift weights 5 to 10 pounds, 2 to 3 times a week. Really have a good burn. I like to lift weights for my back, my abs, and my butt. And then I do Pilates like 3-4 times a week. For cardio, I always walk outside at least 1 hour a day, or I'm on the treadmill for an hour. I like to do 12-3-30. I like to run. I try to do cardio at least 60 to 90 minutes a week. This week, my body was very sore, so I listened to that. I didn't even go to the gym yesterday. I just went for a little walk just because you need to listen to your body. I love to jump rope. A lot of models jump rope or do boxing, so I highly recommend jump roping. It's like a full body workout. I started with 5 minutes and now I can do 30 minutes. Like once you get it, you just get it. So if you are trying to lean out, just lower the weights and do higher reps. Just with everything, I'll be posting my back workouts, my butt, and my abs next week. I just have to film all those. I've just found the perfect exercises for my back, abs, and butt. So I just made a little circuit that I like to do on my own, especially before a photo shoot. I'll just do those over and over again. So I will share those with you, but please let me know in the comments what you want to see more of for this Victoria's Secret series, and I'm happy to help.
3 hygiene tips you're gonna need this summer. Yes, we're gonna have a hot girl summer, but we don't need to smell like it. So keep this in your bag. I went to the Beyonce concert last night. Yes, I started sweating because I was acting like I was on stage. And as soon as I walked out, I sprayed this, and you would have never known that I didn't just get out of the shower. Number 2, the best part of my hygiene routine is my fragrance. Everybody at the concert kept asking me, what are you wearing? Because she lasted. She is her. Burberry did their big one, and this smells like summer 16, sis. Number 3, the girls weren't lying. Please run to Amazon because she works. Makeup girlies, skincare girlies, wellness, anything girlies. We get hot, but we don't get musty or crusty or dusty. Invest in a fan.
Here are the things that the hot girls are doing to stay hot and get hotter, part 2. Number 1, they're all living by the 2/3 rule, which means between your hair, makeup, and your outfit, 2 out of 3 have to be looking good. Great is preferred, but good is okay too. Of those 3, your hair should never, ever, 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 ever be the one that you leave out. Your hair should always be done at all times. I don't care where you're going or where you came from, hair is done. Your hair being done and like looking put together automatically makes you look more put together, which ultimately makes you look hotter, of course, because hot girls are put together. Double cleansing in the shower is probably one of the most important things you can do, especially in the summertime when it's like hot and you're sweating and ugh. First time you want to use a bar of soap, this can be unscented, scented, whatever. I use the Dove, I think coconut and shea bar of soap. And then the second time is when you use like your smell good body wash. As soon as you get out the shower, like before you dry off and everything, start putting lotion on. I know this sounds silly because it's like, oh, it's just gonna drip off. When your skin is wet, for some reason, it absorbs more moisture. So adding that right when you get out the shower just makes your skin much more moisturized. And for me, I also feel like the smell lasts longer when I do it that way. Speaking of smell, if you want your perfume to last all day long, I learned this from this girl on TikTok who learned it from a stripper. When you're putting on perfume, add a layer of lotion over top of it. That's just gonna lock it into your skin. Then you can add a little more perfume over top just for like good measure. It literally does not matter which perfume you're wearing. This will make it last. Another way to help make it last is by taking like Vaseline or oil and putting it in all the places that you add perfume. So like right here, right here, right here, behind your knees, elbows, all those places. And then spray perfume directly on top of it. Hot girls are getting their hair glossed. That's what's making it so shiny and so healthy looking. Gloss. Now I will say this is pretty expensive, like if you do it at the salon, but you can also buy like an at-home gloss. Way has one. I think it's like $80, but compared to going and getting it done at the salon all the time, that's significantly cheaper and it works just as good. Come back for part 3.
You think you're sexy? You're not. Hygiene tips that the hot girls are still not doing, and it's a disgrace. No one's gonna look at your breasts. No one's gonna look at your nostril hairs, but they are gonna look at your hands. The ultimate sexy is just how beautiful your hands look. Not the accessories, but just like your cuticles, your nails, your wrinkly. Vaseline, Aquaphor, my favorite. Okay, lather your hand with it. Castor oil, my favorites. Put it on your hand. I believe this material is silicone. Don't quote me. I ended up not going to medical school. I don't know. And just wear it overnight because I have tried to lotion my hands so much, but the results that I get with wearing one of these, oh. Number 2, I literally know that you're so lazy and you're not washing your makeup brushes every single week, but what you can do to prevent breakouts, such as this one right here, or you even start your makeup, if you know, oh, okay, I gotta see my boo thing in like an hour, okay, you're gonna take some hypochlorous spray. This is the same spray you can put under your armpits, on your face, after the gym, after you sweat so you don't break out. Take some of this, it works just as well. Spray it on your makeup brushes before you're gonna go use it if you're too lazy to wash your makeup brushes. Don't wanna be pizza face because of our brushes. If you're keeping your gua sha in your drawer, I am telling your mother. You know how dirty this is? Keep it in the shower. Keep it in the shower every time you shower because I'm hoping you shower every single day. You can wash your gua sha, so it's not gonna be disgusting. Go out there and give out some sexy.
Unsexy hygiene products that will make you sexier, girl. Starting off with the controversial one. If you're going through anything down there, okay, it smells weird, something's wrong and you can't tell what it is and you don't have access to a gyno, my gynecologist literally told me to just use boric acid. You literally you put it up there, girl. It goes up. Do not eat it. And it literally within a day will clear any problem that I have going on for whatever reason. It's perfect. Next, Panoxyl. She's not cute. She's not very aesthetic, but this is good for everything. If you have odor under your armpits, leave it there for like 2 to 5 minutes. It will get rid of the smell. If you're having any acne breakouts, use this for a week. I promise you, it will look better in that week. A good old sensitive skin Dove body wash. I swear nothing makes me feel cleaner than this. Double cleansing with a Dove beauty bar and then going in with a second cleanse with the Dove sensitive skin. I promise you, nothing makes you feel cleaner than this, girl. I don't care what anybody says, you do not need to spend money on an expensive cleanser. I swear the drugstore products do it best. Vanicream is genuinely the only face wash I can use on my face that doesn't break me out. Is it cute? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Does it look good in my drawer? No, but that's why it's in my drawer and not on my counter. If you're going through any type of breakout, especially if you get those closed comedones, those bumps on your face, this got rid of those bumps for me. And everyone was like, no, you need glycolic acid, you need lactic acid, you need retinol, you need retinoids. Girl, I'm not putting that on my face. My skin is sensitive. I don't want to put that on my face. And if you don't either, just trust that this Neutrogena Rapid Clear is so freaking good. Let me know if you guys want any more videos like this. You know, I got you. We're locked in.
Never share your mascara with anybody, not a friend, not your sister. If your face is puffy when you wake up, sleep on your back to avoid waking up with a puffy face. Floss your teeth, and brush your tongue. This will actually get rid of bad breath. Wash your hair 2 to 3 times a week and make sure that you're washing around your hairline with shampoo as well. Adding jewelry to even the most casual outfit will just elevate everything. If you want to smell amazing all day long, use body care that's going to give you the scent of a perfume like the Miele Strawberry Kiss Sugar Scrub. This one is so good. It literally smells heavenly. I get compliments all the time when I wear it. Let me know if you have any other girl questions.
This is part 2 of 7 habits that are going to make you hotter and richer. And stick with me here because my ADHD brain took the time to write down all of them. Number 1, wear organic cotton underwear. If you want to have a baby, don't wear synthetic underwear. Organic cotton. Same for workout wear. If you get a UTI after hot yoga, it's because you're absorbing the microplastics and toxins coming from your synthetic clothing. Number 2, eat single ingredient meals, and if your gut is really messed up, have a mono meal, which is essentially a single ingredient meal, like just eggs or just watermelon. Different foods have different rates of digestion, so if you eat meat with fruit, those digest at completely different times, and that can upset your stomach. Number 3, if you struggle with water weight or have skin issues, you need to be drinking dandelion tea and spearmint tea every single day. Number 4, use an infrared light like this. And yes, I accidentally lit my bed on fire one night because it does get hot. For your skin and your nervous system. Red light therapy is going to change your skin. You're going to be calmer. This $600 product is worth every penny. But you can spend $20 and go get a chicken bulb on Amazon. LED doesn't work. Infrared. Number 5, date to marry, not to hook up. This is high class. And I don't want to hear otherwise. Even if you're not in your I'm ready to marry phase, treat your body with respect and its visitors. Number 6 is the best investment you're ever going to make.
Going to monetarily invest in your well-being. There's probably a gym that's $300 to $500 in your area that all of the influencer people go to, whatever it is. If it has a sauna, buy that membership. Ditch the drinks on the weekends and invest in your health. Go to a bougie place that you're actually going to want to go to. Because if you're spending that amount of money on the gym, you're going to go. You're going to force yourself to go. You're going to go to the gym. Number 7, and this is coming from someone who has their integrative nutrition degree. 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 8 ounces of water, 15 minutes before your meals. Your blood glucose is just going to stabilize. If you want to be extra, you can walk after meals to further mitigate any blood glucose spikes you might have.
Hygiene tips I wish I knew sooner, part 4. Why the fuck was my hand like this? Glycolic acid is a very great ingredient for bad odor. If you sweat a lot or if your sweat smells really bad, glycolic acid can help the smell. I use this one by The Ordinary. I know I said I hate The Ordinary. This is the only product by them that I use. You get a little cotton pad, you put the glycolic acid on there, you swipe on your underarms. It's gonna eliminate all the bad bacteria under your arms and your sweat is just not gonna smell anymore. Before you do this, I do a patch test and I would not do this more than 2 or 3 times a week. Do not sit on public toilets, bruh. Oh, y'all scare me. People just sit on a toilet at school. I don't care how many times you've been there. I don't care how badly you need to go. Hover. Like, not sitting on nasty toilets is gonna help lower the risk of UTIs. If you're prone to UTIs, why the fuck are you sitting on public toilets? Everybody's bacteria is in there. You don't know how well they clean it. You don't even know if they clean it. And you sitting on that bare ass? You scare me. Don't ask me how I dookie. I don't dookie outside the house at all. Hover, please. Since I got a lot of questions about smelling bad down there, make sure y'all trim. Yeah, you don't need to be bald. You don't need to be smooth or nothing. Hairs trap smells. Yeah, so if you smelling a little musty, just make sure that it's not too long. I'm not saying you gotta be bald, you know what I mean? But just reasonable length. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lastly, because I got a lot of questions about my teeth, period, make sure you floss before you brush your teeth. Floss to get all the gunk in between the teeth out, in between the gums and shit. Then you brush, and then you know for sure that everything is going. So I went to the dentist today. She say complimenting me. Yeah. Anyway. See y'all in part 5.
Hot Girl Tips I Wish I Knew Sooner, Part 1. Hot girls always pack sunscreens with them in their purse, not their car where they can melt. I recommend a sunscreen stick to protect those hands when you're driving and for easy reapplication over makeup. Look how clean, no makeup residue. Number 2 is kind of weird, but hear me out. Keep your moisturizer in the shower. Yes, while your face is still damp, you'll seal in all of that hydration. Highly recommend. Dry patches will be a thing of the past. Trust me on this. And hot girls, always remember to apply your deodorant right before bed because it gives the product more time to absorb and you won't smell bad in the morning.
What if you were your absolute hottest in 2025? What if you were the hottest you've ever been, being a hot girl, doing what hot girls do, living your dream life? Here's your hot girl rules of 2025 if you want to level up and be a hot girl through and through. First things first, you're going to drop and unfollow anyone who acts jealous of you or doesn't treat you well or ghosts you. Hot girls don't waste time on people who don't give them good energy. Next, you are going to let go of how people view you. It doesn't matter what anyone says, let them talk. If they're talking, then you must be interesting. Someone's opinion about how you act or what you do, unless you are being just a blatantly horrible person, doesn't concern you. You can't please everyone. Read books a lot. Hot girls are smart. Learn new things. Read fantasy books. Read self-help books. Next, you are going to learn the art of conversation. You're going to embrace being a yapper, baby. But not just a yapper, you're going to be a listener. I want you to listen with intention, not just to speak. Next, you are not going to waste time on anyone who does not value you. Let them show you that they see your worth. Let them work a little bit for it. Hot girl walks daily. You're gonna walk everywhere you can. Good for your mental health, good for your physical health. Next, you are gonna write down your goals and manifestations once a month. You are gonna lift weights regularly. You're gonna get stronger and you're gonna get toned. You're gonna eat a balanced diet. Hot girls don't cut out food groups. No cutting carbs, no cutting fat. Eat sweets in moderation. And you are gonna give your all to your career dreams. Who cares if no one supports you? They're all going to support you once you get successful. Next, you are going to wear clothes that make you feel stunning. Stunning from the inside out. Dress to impress everywhere you go. I want you to learn a new skill. Hot girls get out of their comfort zone. Next, I want you to let people disappear. Let them ghost you. Let them stop talking to you. They're doing you a favor and walking out the door. I want you to be honest and upfront with people. Don't be mean. Don't be cold. But be honest, it's okay if you upset people when you're setting boundaries. Next, you are going to wear sunscreen every single day. I don't care if you're working inside. I don't care if there's no sun out. You're going to wear it every day. You're going to drink water. Always. More water than you realize. It's going to help your skin look better. It's going to make you feel better. You're going to wear scar patches for wrinkles, and you're going to wear frownies. Frownies are also wrinkle patches. Start early, and you can prevent further wrinkles. I want you to blow out your hair every day. Make it look its best. Turn heads. And last but not least, this is the biggest hot girl tip I can give you. Own yourself. If you are quirky, own it. If you are funny, own it. Hot girl is a mindset. It is an energy. And you can be a hot girl. I'm going to post all of these in a carousel photos video, so keep your eyes out to get your screenshots.
Here's one way that you can take your hygiene to the next level, and it is always carrying around a hygiene bag. I am a huge hygiene bag girl, and my favorite one by far is my gym hygiene bag, so I'm going to show you guys what I keep inside it. And it's obviously a pack of gum. I stay ready when it comes to gum. Even though I brush my teeth multiple times a day, you always have to have some gum on hand. Next, which I have to refill and restock, is this body spray. This stuff smells so good, and I love keeping a little body spray with me wherever I go. I obviously have a Touchland hand sanitizer, you guys, because after touching all the weights and the machines, even though they do have hand sanitizing station, you just want your own that you can keep on deck with you. I have some Rio Dio, and you guys, I absolutely love this stuff. It always reminds me of the summer, but I honestly apply this at the gym all year. Okay, then we have some Kiehl's lotion. I love this stuff for my hands, ankles, knees, anything that might get a little ashy and you're in a last minute pinch. I carry a Dior lip gloss in Rosewood. This is honestly my all-time favorite lip oil lip gloss. This stuff and this color is absolutely amazing, so shout out to Dior for even making this product. And I also have a Lancome Juicy Tube lip gloss. I switch in between, but this one has always just been in my gym bag ever since I made this hygiene bag. Then we have Thigh Rescue chafing stick, and this is if I'm wearing shorts or running. I'm honestly not a huge chafer, but I'm gonna keep this just in case. Then this has nothing to do with hygiene, but this has definitely to do with my blood sugar. We're always gonna keep a protein bar on hand just in case. I have some Valentino perfume. This is one of my favorite perfumes of all time, and I always carry it in my gym bag. Then we have some Advil for obvious reasons. For some reason, every time I work out, especially when I'm fasting and it's around my cycle, I start to get cramps. So I always carry some little bit Advil. Burt's Bees chapstick, because sometimes your lips are just really dry. They just don't need lip gloss. They need this as well. And the last thing I have are some clips, and I usually keep a hair tie in here, but I think I used it, and I have this little cat clip to clip my hair up if need be. So that's all that's in my gym hygiene bag, and it's super simple, but it has saved my life hygiene wise on multiple occasions.
3 things I do to be hotter in 5 minutes. Number 1, body oil. Right out of the shower. I'm talking skin still damp. It makes your skin glow, keeps it hydrated. You will feel so soft and smell expensive. I love the Osea one. Number 2, the hair mask and slick back combo. It's giving clean girl meets hot girl. And you look 10 times more polished in like 10 seconds. Number 3, perfume. Even if you're staying home, scent just changes your whole vibe. So spray on your favorite scent and you'll become her.
If I had to start all over again to get this body, this is exactly what I would do. And what I would do now would cut the time span of me getting this body by half. It took me 3.5 years here, but if I had the knowledge I have today, it probably would have only taken me 1.5 to 2 years. Who knows, it could have honestly been even less. First things first, for working out wise, I would start the first year or up to 8 months doing strength training only on my lower body 3 times a week. That way I'm not super hungry from doing too much heavy lifting. I would also not do any cardio to make my appetite raise a lot too. I would only stick to walking as my cardio, doing 10K steps a day. For upper body and torso, I would do more Pilates ab workouts and Pilates upper body workouts, probably around 2 to 3 times a week. After that first year, I would replace my heavy lifting days for bar days instead. Specifically Pure Barre, just because I know in Pure Barre we do a lot of like more strength training type of things, but it's not as harsh on your muscles as it is for weightlifting, heavy weightlifting to be exact. So yeah, I would for sure have the routine I have now, which is 3 days Pilates, 2 days bar, and walking every single day, as well as sauna every other day for about 10 to 20 minutes. For my diet, I would never calorie count. I would be more mindful about what I'm putting into my body, and in turn would be more intuitive with it as well. That part takes forever to master, but once you get it, you're there and it feels amazing. Honestly, if I had to restart, I would do it all over again, because calorie counting, just all it did was push back my time to genuinely be happy with what I was eating, whether that was fast food or normal food. Having some general knowledge about what is lower calorie, but also very good for you, very good for your health, like women's wise, like menstrual cycles also plays a part. So I would only do low impact workouts the week of, up until maybe the 3rd day of my period. I would only do low impact workouts. And as to mindfully, what I usually would eat is yogurt. Anything that is very high protein and very high healthy fat, I would do lower carb and lower sugar. But yeah, just know what you're putting into your body. At the end of the day, diet is 80% of your results. So really focus on that. Focus on the high protein, high healthy fats for women, and lower carb and lower sugar. Intermittent fasting helps too. But yeah, that's what I would do. If you share the same experiences as my last video, you could always try this out, see for a month or 2 how you feel, and see if you're getting better results.
Hot girl tips I wish I knew sooner. Always cotton underwear. It's breathable, so you won't get moisture stuck up there and get a yeast infection and smell bad. Please do not sleep in tight clothes. In fact, when you're about to sleep, take it off, the underwear. And if nobody ever told you, if nobody ever taught you, do not wipe from back to front, or you will get the worst UTI of your life. Wipe from front to back. The piss and then the cacalita. If you're having the worst UTI of your life, natural coconut oil, like absolutely fucking natural, no sugars in it, and put it on a pad and wear the pad. And also drink parsley tea while you're at it. Just boil up some parsley. If you're the type to sweat a lot, roll on deodorant and then spray deodorant. Please use the same brand of deodorant. Don't you dare tell me that it is going to clog my pores under my arms or whatever the fuck, or like fucking, I don't know, aluminium. I'm trying to smell nice. I couldn't care less. Some conditioners are not even supposed to go into your scalp. When conditioner residue is left on your skin, you will get acne. So if you have acne, your conditioner is probably the last thing you wash off your body when you get out of the shower. Always pee right after pound town. If bacteria got into your hoo-ha, you need to wash it off with piss. If you don't, you will get the worst UTI of your life. Speaking from experience. I'm gonna put like 3 blushes on. Use body oil the second you get out of the shower. Your skin is going to be so glowy and moisturized, and spray your perfume right after. Your perfume is gonna stick to your skin. By body oil, I mean baby oil is fine. No need to fucking go crazy bum cream, body oil, whatever the fuck. Love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.
Hi girlies, a little bit of word of advice from your big sis. If you have cracked lips, boogers inside your nose, goop in the corner of your eyes, stinky breath, stinky hoo-has. You don't smell nice in general. You don't take care of your nails. You don't take care of your toenails. You don't take care of any of that basic stuff. Then no matter how much makeup you put on, you're not gonna look hot. You're not gonna be the it girl. So today I'm gonna teach you how to take care of those stuff and what products I use and the products that I actually carry inside my bag when I go out. First item are the feminine wipes. I always carry 5 of these whenever I go out because you can never trust these public toilets, okay? So I would use 1 packet, rip it in half, use the other half to wipe down the toilet seat, use the other to wipe down my hoo-has to maintain my pH level because I don't want to be using the toilet tissue outside. They be stinky, okay? Okay, next item I always carry in my bag are these individually packed toothbrushes. And these toothbrushes are actually coated with toothpaste, so you don't need to carry a toothpaste tube. And this is from Haiyan. I try to brush my teeth after every meal, or at least get the food out of my teeth. I can't use all of these in one day, of course, so I would use either 1 or 2 and just reuse it throughout the day. Next item is this lip balm. I'm telling you, this lip balm saved my life. I love it so much. This is from BioHeal. This is Pro Bioderm Collagen Volume Lip Balm. Girl, this lip balm, first of all, it is not sticky, and this will make your lips look like a dewy cherry. Look at this. And this glow will last at least 3 hours. I'm not even kidding you. And no matter how many layers I put on top, my lips don't get crusty at all. Next item is mouthwash. This is from Listerine, but you can use any type of mouthwash because sometimes you can't brush your teeth every time. So I would use mouthwash to, get rid of that stinky breath whenever I'm talking to people. Next item is hair perfume oil. Mine is from Sennock, and the reason why I carry hair perfume oils with me is because I believe that even a small amount of hair perfume oil will give a stronger scent than any kind of perfume can give. And you want your hair to smell nice because when you're walking past a person or when you're talking to somebody really close, they're going to smell your hair. Next item I have with me is hand cream. Girl, you always need to carry at least a little bit of hand cream with you because listen, the power of hand creams, when you put it on your neck as well and a little bit of on your arms, you will smell heavenly. Like double it with your hair perfume oil. Ooh, girl, you will smell naturally good instead of like that perfume overpowering smell. You will smell naturally flowery. Next item I always carry with me are either one of these small perfumes. Usually I look at how small and cute these are. So this is from Foment, and I love their scent. And I always carry like a little bit of perfume with me because you never know, like you always want to smell nice. So I always carry a little bit of perfume. I dab it a little bit. I make sure I don't overpoweringly spray it on my body because that just doesn't smell really nice. Last item I always carry with me is water. Girl, you always need to drink a lot of water, at least a liter a day, at least, okay? Water is so good for you because it will get rid of your breath smell, and also all that gunk that has been built up inside your system will be washed away. So drink a lot of water. And lastly, always make sure to check that you don't have any boogers or goop inside your eyelids or your nose, and always make sure that if you can't get your nails done, cut your nails and take care of your nails, please, and your toenails, because it's not gonna look hygienic, okay? Anyways, hope that helped. I love you, girlies. Bye. Mwah.